up guys, it's EATVR here and we are doing a review on some tech devices to expect in 2020. First on the list is the Samsung Galaxy S series. The S series now have taken a whole new look and a whole new name. Samsung have left the traditional name from their S8, S9 and S10, and this time around, because of the new decade 2020, they decided to change their naming scheme to S20. So now we have the S20, we have the S20 Plus, and a new phone, S20 Ultra. The S20 Ultra comes with power pack features. Now next on the list is the Samsung Galaxy Note 20. So since Samsung has changed the naming scheme from the Note 10, Note 11, this time around is going to be the Note 20, just like the S20. So we're going to have the Note 20 and the Note 20 Plus. Okay, so another one is about the Galaxy Fold. And this time around, Samsung has done something different. This Galaxy Fold has been released and people were expecting a Galaxy Fold 2. And they called it the Galaxy Z Flip. So the Galaxy Fold of the previous version folds horizontally, but this time around the new Galaxy Fold folds vertically. So I don't know why they call it a Z Flip, but it folds vertically, just vertically from top to down on the screen, not horizontal opened like a book or something. Now we move on to Galaxy Buds Plus. This Galaxy Buds Plus is an improvement of the Galaxy Buds they released in the previous years. Moving on is Apple. And Apple, we all know, is basically going to continue their line of phone from the 10, 11, and now we are expecting 12 in this year 2020. Okay, now another one is the iPhone 9. Apple decided to bring iPhone 9 back. I don't know why they are trying to fill in the gap from iPhone 8 straight to 10, but they announced that they want to release iPhone 9. So let's stay glued and see what Apple has for us. Okay, next on the list we have the AirPods Pro 2. Apple released AirPods Pro last year and we are expecting AirPods Pro 2, but there's a leak of a new Apple headphone. So let's see. We don't know if it's going to be an AirPod or a headphone. I think a headphone would be great. So let's see what Apple has for us on the Apple headphone. And recently, Apple released their MacBook Air 2020. And this MacBook Air is coming with improvements on the keyboard, changing from the butterfly switch keyboard to the scissor switch keyboard. And also coming with a Touch ID on the keyboard as well. Another one is the iPad Pro. And the iPad Pro is now coming with a Magic Keyboard. The Magic Keyboard is now going to come with a touchpad as well. Just looking at the Surface product, Microsoft Surface type cover comes with a full keyboard with a touchpad. With the previous version of the iPad's keyboard, it didn't come with a touchpad, but this time around, Apple thought it wise to bring the touchpad on their keyboard and decided to give it a different name, Magic Keyboard. We don't know what they are up to. Alright, we're moving next to Google. And last year, Google released their new phone called the Google Pixel 4. And the Pixel 4 was a revolutionary new phone which came with a very sleek peak feature.
Motion sense.
That was amazing. Speaking of the Pixel 4, as Google tends to be releasing low budget phones in order to meet the needs of people using the phone, but not a high-end phone, a low-end phone, they decided to continue to release the 4A, just like they released the Pixel 3A in the previous year. So we'll be expecting the Pixel 4A this year and also expecting a Pixel 5. We don't know what Google has for us on Google Pixel 5, but let's see what they have for us. Let's stay tuned and expect Google to do something for us on our Google Pixel 5. And finally is Microsoft. And Microsoft had their event last year showing us some devices they were releasing this year 2020. And the devices are the Surface Neo, the Surface Duo, and the Surface Buds. The Surface Neo is a foldable tablet with two separate screens both left and right, with a physical hinge. I don't know why they didn't go for a full screen foldable, but this time a separate foldable screen. Speaking of the Surface Duo, the Surface Duo is a small version of the Surface Neo, still having the foldable screen of both left and right separately with a physical hinge, but this time around it's going to act as a phone and run on an Android operating system. So it looks like this time around Microsoft is doing a Surface phone. So let's see what Microsoft has for us, then we go with it. And finally is the Surface Buds. The Surface Buds is an earpiece Microsoft is bringing to us, just like Apple has brought AirPods and Samsung has brought Galaxy Buds. Microsoft is bringing us Surface Buds. So this buds is not only going to help us in listening of music and audios or other things, but this bud is really going to change the face of using Microsoft product like the Office suite. So speaking of the Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint, and all this Office suite, this Surface Bud is going to help us transcribe our words right onto our Word document. For an example, I can be reading out what I want to see, and automatically it's just writing down on the document. Basically, that's what Microsoft is trying to change in their Surface line of product. So this is all for some of the tech devices to expect in 2020. Stay tuned and let's see what these people are going to produce for us to enjoy. Thank you very much, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe. Catch you on the next video.